Hello there, Facebook. For those of you who fear for my life whenever my vlog does not go up right away because Melissa has a habit of wanting to kill us, it's okay. I talked to her last night. I realized I would have more time today while Mom was fixing the car to do my vlog, and not last night when we were hanging out with her and I was playing a stupid Bubbles game, you know? um, I don't know if last week I said that my next video would be the best Molloy vlog video about Reed College ever. If so, that was a lie. It's going to be next week because I have yet to get any good footage of Reed College or actually spend much of any time there. I mean, I have been there, which is cool, and technically speaking, I met the Koodadoo, the tortoise with whom I'm going to solve crimes, but there has not yet been significant interaction nor, a lot of time with me being there. I'm sorry. I will make it up to you at the end of this video for the delay, by showing you an incredibly high picture of us Molloys. Should be enjoyable. First, flights. Of course, I flew out to Oregon early, Wednesday. So yeah, we had 2 flights, and fun thing about me that you might not know is that flying makes me rather uncomfortable anymore. So yeah, part of this vlog post will be about me talking about various flight experiences that I've had, and then the falls part we'll get to, and then I will wrap it up with that picture. So let's get started. Yeah. But yeah, so the longest flight I've ever been on was about 10 hours. It was from Fort Worth, Texas to Heathrow, London. So that was quite a long flight. That was for my people-to-people trip. It was between 6th and 7th grade, I think. I was really worried about it then because I had been on a couple flights before that and I just hated it, right? Like sitting there for so long. And so I got these sleeping pills from my dad. They were stronger ones. Yeah. So he told me that it's like, you really shouldn't take these unless you intend to sleep, and I didn't really understand why. But before the plane flight, I took one, and then I was like somewhat paranoid, like if the plane went down, would I wake up? Or would I like drown in the ocean? But anyway, I also thought that it would just like knock me square out. Like I thought that's how that worked. So they were playing a movie on the way there that I was somewhat half interested in. And it turns out that if you just take that sleeping pill, it does not, in fact, knock you unconscious. It just makes you, like, incredibly high. So I was, like, tripping out all the way, well, for a good, like, 4 hours over the Atlantic Ocean. Same story coming back because I had not yet figured out how that worked, apparently. Yep, so that was one flight experience. The reason why flights make me so nervous anymore is I was on one from DC, from Reagan Airport in DC going to Charlotte, North Carolina, so I was making my way back from Iowa after NSLAC. NSLC, shout out. Yeah. And so before we took off, I was sitting by the window and I'm looking at the wing and I'm seeing some stuff drip out and I'm like, nah, you shouldn't bother anyone. Just, it's probably normal and fine, but yeah, I'm watching the stuff leak out of the wing and I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'm remaining calm. We take off, and while we were taking off, I start hearing this awful, like, squealing sound, and there's, like, this shake that runs up and down the aisle of the airplane, like, every here and again, and I'm just like, what the actual crap, because I don't think the plane's supposed to be doing that, and so that would just happen periodically throughout my, like, 2-hour flight, and no one explained what was going on until near the end. So, yeah, I'm, like, thinking I'm gonna die. Thinking that an SLC was a great experience, that I sort of would have liked to see my home again, and that, all my newfound ambition was going to be wasted in a horrible, horrible plane crash. That, of course, did not happen as I am alive, and that's nice. But yeah, we're coming in, and they finally did explain to us what was going on. We had lost hydraulic fluid or pressure or something that wasn't working, and so the landing gear wasn't coming up, so that's what the noise was, because it wasn't working. And so the reason they did tell us what was going on is because they had to change how they landed, and apparently it's standard procedure in that situation to have a bunch of ambulances off-site, so they were just calling up. It's like, don't be concerned about all the ambulances by your runway. It's chill, man. Oh, I actually felt better at that point. Some people were, like, not all that reassured, but I felt better once they, like, recognized that there was something going on and that it was okay. So I'm, like, super paranoid about plane flights since then. Okay, not super paranoid, but yeah. So I sort of kind of slept on my first flight out. My puddle jump from Des Moines Airport to Denver Wednesday, and there was a flight from yeah, so that was fine. Now on my next flight, I'm sitting down, I'm waiting there, and I hear a little bit of a plastic squeal. I'm just like, oh gosh, not again. So I was thinking that we were gonna have another flight with hydraulic failure, but we got up the air and it was fine. And it's the coolest thing anymore because they have Wi-Fi on board, and so I had downloaded the app. I wasn't thinking it was gonna work, but you can stream movies on your phone in flight. So I just watched the Avengers all the way from Denver to Portland. So that was great, actually. Not unenjoyable at all. Okay, actually, I had a headache, so I wasn't super happy, but it was so much better than I expected. So that was really nice. And then I get to the Portland airport and see this gem. Apparently, you can't bring marijuana. So that takes up the flights section of my vlog today. The falls refers to several waterfalls outside of Portland area that are just absolutely gorgeous. We went hiking there and we climbed some mountains and it was great. Our first adventure involved driving out of Portland and seeing the scenicness. Yep, so we start walking and seeing a bunch of trees, and Scott's very happy. Scott likes trees. Eventually get to this trail. It's an adorable bridge. Some waterfalls, very scenic. This is some rapids-like stuff, which was nice. More trails. Also mountains, man, that's insane. There's this waterfall that we gotta go down to. Here's another picture of it. And then Melissa and I climbed up near it, back up to the road. Yeah, more water. This was a bigger waterfall that we found later. This is actually a view from a bridge, which you'll be able to see in the next shot. But yeah, right there's that bridge that I was sitting on for that last shot. You can see Melissa's blue hair down there, so we were there. But yeah, the whole place was just amazing. This is a selfie. Oh gosh, that one really close to my face. I'm staring at your soul. This is an adorable, bridge that was up there. And oh, alright, drum roll please. As promised, here's an incredibly high selfie of us Molloys. We were at a high altitude, and that's what that means. Of course, it also helps that we look like a bunch of whack jobs. Melissa's hair is blue. The rest of us are just us. Anyway, guys, have a great week. Looking forward to the rest of my trip, and I'm also looking forward to getting home and seeing my people. Love you a lot. All the best.